Okay, we are back again. Now, we actually have to finish this drawing. We can't just sit around and talk about life. Come on, people. There's work to be done here. Come on. Okay, so this one is a drawing about my first children book I ever wrote. It's called The Flower and the Tree. You can see the tree and the flower there. And to me, it's a beautiful story. I know I'm the one who wrote it, so I'm not supposed to say it, but there you go. I said it. I love it. It's one of my favorites because, well, first of all, it's the first. But what I love about the story is that it actually has meaning. That's what I don't like about most of children's books. Is that, they're a cool, interesting story, funny, but after you put the book down, you're done. That's it. It was just, entertainment. You got a little bit of fun out of it, and that's it. I love stuff like Alice in Wonderland, The Wizard of Oz, Coraline. Those stories mean something, and they actually give you things that you can take with you. That's why I love, 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 love mythology. Yeah. Because I think mythology is what people, they wrote these stories about, like, heroes and gods and stuff, but they were actually trying to explain a lot of things that all of us go through. Like, for example, the story of Medusa and Perseus. You can just read it as a story where a guy finds this weird creature that turns people into stone and he defeats it, or you can take it as, okay, you might encounter something in your life that if you look at it, it will turn you to stone. It frees you. And I think we all experience that at some stage or another. But a true hero is someone who actually faces that monster and overcomes that fear. That's one reading you can do. And it can inspire you to face whatever it is you're facing at that moment in your life. Or the story with Hercules and the Hydra, or every time you cut a head of it, 3 spawn from it. I think we can. There's a lot of times in life where you fix one thing and then 3 things pop up because of that. I once heard a guy making the case that that's actually what liars experience a lot. Because if you lie to someone and they continue to questioning, then you have to create 3 more lies to cover the original lie, and then pretty soon you're overrun and you're done. So I like stories like that actually, they have some deeper truth within them. And I believe I try to do that with this one. Even though I'm also most of the stories that I like, the meaning is a bit hidden and you have to uncover it. And in my drawings, I tend to just pretty much say what they're about, so that even people who are not looking for them can find it. But anyway, it's a very simple story. It's a story of 2 seeds that are friends, and one grows to be a flower and the other one grows and becomes a tree. Now the problem is that the tree Of course, it takes so much longer to grow than the flower. But it also grows much bigger than the flower. So they lose themselves when the flower grows much quicker and has its own journey, and they meet when the flower is at the end of her journey and the tree is in bloom, is big and powerful. And the last part of the story is the flower asking the tree, "How did you ever get to be so big?" And the tree just tells her, "Well, I just never stopped growing. I just wanted to leave people with that. That doesn't matter if you're slow. If everybody else around you seems to be doing much better. As long as you don't stop growing, you're gonna be okay." And I believe that, and I am quite slow in all my processes, like you know like just people are just everybody has their own time for things, and I always tend to be slower than everybody else around me, but I just try to never stop growing. And that's why I love being involved different things, like I was telling you before: drawing, music, writing, making children's books, making comics. Because then you never get stuck. If I'm stuck with music, I can turn to drawing. I can keep going. When I get stuck with drawings, I can go back to music, and vice versa. So it's very easy for me to not stand still and always move forward. And another thing that people won't always tell, because most people they don't experience this, because we are in a world that tends to favor those who specialize, right? Ooh,